APTV Facebook no APTVGH or the tour no I free things at a time over like no was comment out on the go ya be kan adama o duma tene so abejafo benya tenase after match analysis and same PS on saka bia no on sabaka niam course so stadium no ya be ma so ate we game ni pinemo niam bi ho a onye technical and tactical person enu nti na de duma de ebremo abribia on to say euros no ebe wie de letters bebre and betia to e duma de so sene so ma mesem amate enya atenase sanso na big brother the maestro ebe the research transfer na the tactical man so atnase na omode niam course nyina apa and game se course no na nya sanketa score lines ni bi na no odin brutal na ye be confirm ni nyina highlights outdoor ye be show eljama mutuma tene so ne ya tena kopem se nontu ebebo enti tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend and e kan catch wa downfall no so kan na downfall esenya transe Euros night after match analysis and same be episode the course wa hu ni yie yenya transe dudo ni nyade ba statistics outdoor ebe to jana bi pia kama na team ni nyina kan ho ana se dwumade so nkokon asokra test as usual onom ka production o mema roomfi ese PM programs manager Andy and run din ede Robert yes deputy programs manager omunya kan ho pi ana se dwumade so nkokon asokra de ba oga bote and some chief technician techira or totonium at my fully packed show ana yenya transe na yede ebe somo welcome on board koso na katera wa damfo na ono so kantera damfo letters bebre ya de bremo ene anwumre e odwuma tene so menko na mema abojafo akwa aba so ne so meden ele Joseph Osei from the sports president mejoso na mema the researcher akwa aba so nkokon asokra the researcher
president
amaduminia
mejoso minia
AP Sport
to say
oh nyamia
and some pa games akoso
and menya team so for mo no ma performing pa best football and menya the wash best goal so
best goal
so far
Majudi
yes
the researcher
president
and let's see a Ghanaian player who make you proud
Kevin Danzo
yes
so solid against Mbappe
yes against Mbappe
yes
and they will make you proud papa said kodu dua so ye no yes Kevin Danzo
Doku said den say guniti o
Jeremy Doku yes Afofi Anto Atama Doku and Doku and said that enya dey ni ye kra but better luck next time and come Doku SMP ho megide pass why credo ade ni nyina beba the research I don't know the maestro
presidente
the maestro
presidente
the tactical one really I be fine here
yankopo na dom say enye drew enwumre say ni betina say for Euros na say Mbappe mu na na dey ba so
Udi
see ye be Mbappe mu say edi agro
and the results be surprising
oh yes results be it surprising me but then I think say Slovakia national team surprised me very well
by scoring Belgium
and then Belgium for here Jumbe Ibia but then I think say and then no history na Casa de Slovakia and I think say by ibitime de hon komo kama
okay the maestro
presidente
okay.
The maestro GH
okay eti abaja phone ati omonka no bibia set persona catcher wa damfo no so can tell a downfall and they can tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend as a Euros night and yatamase and day 3 and a did day Abraham Sonko Kwansokra and Yasanketa SMP and ever hey it was a big game now and a team back was surprised by media Romania my goodness wow let us be brave for her Facebook APTVGH APTVGH or the 2 hour like na was a comment out don out diapa ya beka ni nyina kama edi amount na bibia nso etimato so nya tana se ensempie ba no ntu manya ka to se be so nkonya so na dwumadi etu no enso ato so edi amount na bibia enso akum na yempie mu na yemfa nsem no ento so ene highlights no ebe more pa na yenhwe free Romania Ukraine Yes, I think Romania and Oma surprising probably so I'm sure Ukraine by 3-0. Romania Ukraine. First of all, you better highlight Abba from the highlight. Yapa abeja 4 ebe live on AP Radio 105.7 AP TV Facebook AP TV Sports. Or the two I say yeah 3 things at a time. Emame obe share no like na the comment and so about Romania Ukraine. Yeah, you better highlight and now dear atuja no din pa said yeah now we are very very aggressive na cohesion very party everything was on point edema Romania for no yemo mabaso o my idea pa mama call the maestro the researcher na the researcher ebeka the researcher
President
Romania
best performance I make us so far no from Romania hands down. Obibeka Bibsam say Aden. Stars in Romania, I think some about 34% and now Ukraine bought 66.
Wow.
Yes, and we have Romania for now a well organized side. And Romania Omayira world football more. They have been there before.
Yeah.
Mamin fa unko e chiri kakra. We say mamin hwe World Cups be me no bia Romania for abo mensa bi. 1990 Romania for reach round 16 FIFA World Cup. Italia 19 and 1994 FIFA World Cup and so do quarter finals so lose 4-2 to Sweden. Before that in round 16 no Argentina 3-2.
Wow,
that was an incredible victory. And 1998 almost England 2-1 Colombia 2-0 group G the top is our group no.
Wow, Romania
I think so many twins about 1 Romania and they have been there and about Euros Euro 2000. That was the last time I bought major tournament test year and this is the reason. Almost England 3-2.
Okay.
They decide that baby ni bia quarter finals.
Wow.
Almost England 3-2 last hour. Before that, no many Germany so about 1-1. To many Portugal and qualify was a group in Euro 2000. And American or Hoda. And no more country we are seeing now from football.
For very long time.
For a very long time. Nina reason here say na omo MP for me. And we I think that almost 24 years in here. Yentia danti wa monka. Since Euro 2000, Euro 2000 to Mbobi. Uncle Siagana last 2016, so almost Mbobi. And also and walk up there since 98 to Mumbai. And performance of more Putin in Nano against Ukraine. So we game now, you started game now Ukraine. Now you say Ukraine was going to win with this because Ukraine for no more squad.
Even group nearby, we are better for Ukraine.
Yes, yeah, better for Ukraine because Ukraine for our squad now. Almost Romania for the so more presence back to world football. I must say, Yasamba Bio. And yet, a wedding bro, you have Romania for squad. Player or popular big team here, the big team here, Radu Dragusin. Tottenham was for 22-year-old centre back. I don't more than this man and all 2 assists to Parma. Parma was Serie B or qualify for Serie A. I no more Razvan Marin or Empoli. I no more Marius Marin on Su Pisa. Nikolai Stanky, one air captain. Damak, Saudi Arabia, Honu Sinakan. And then is Dragush, on a shirt, going to a Gaziantep. And yet, team be Woodin. And the Woodin pan, Yanis Hagi. About Alaves because of Nepapa, George Hagi. Squads I can say Romania for the Dazzle or world stage. Now we leader. He was their captain. And in yet team bio mode now Ukraine to so more Lunin. Real for goalkeeper Lunin and the mo. And no Stank in the first goal now. Lunin born no I say one who shake who obey. First goal now it was a perfect goal. We Lunin were putting up grade A performance throughout the whole season. Kotua Priano. That young guy where Ukraine on them and Zinchenko or Arsenal former Manchester City for MF that left back. Yenim how we see inverted defenders full backs no more the power back on left back be or 15 and no besha midfield. Now I can't midfielders no. And as a bany so bomb of centre back. Ono so see akan. O han so more Victor Chigankov. Ono so Girona and Mudrik. Just for Mudrik ni dey say also asanya djuma bio.
Yeah, I think
Kylo Mudrik there.
What disappointed?
Yes, disappointed because the performance you're putting up in there. Minim how a professional footballer at this stage or best say chances are minim what's wrong with Mudrik and Dobiv. On the top scorer was La Liga, 24 goals for Girona, Ukrainian. And these are stars. Omobo against Romania, unknown Romania. Romania for Minos. Minos say an incredible performance. Well, incredible performance. When I make us say when your best performance, and it's our first goal now. Stand with share and their best goal.
Yeah.
Because from nowhere, no said them to Bobono. When we say Ukraine for any even Romania for any some Germans or more commentators say passion Romania for the ball no. I'm more represent better football.
That is true.
What you say?
Yeah, highlights in Emra. Still live on AP Radio 105.7. AP TV now. Romania, Ukraine highlight.
AP Sports.
Oh Mann, das wäre noch besser gekommen.
AP Sports.
Keine Antwort gefunden auf dieses 0:1.
Sancho. Oh! Fast die direkt verwandelte Ecke. Beinahe hier komplett übertölpelt worden. Wir haben beide schon staunend den Mund weit geöffnet. Oh.
Ja, du rechnest das Torwart mit der Flanke, spekulierst ein bisschen daraus. Auf einmal.
Der ist super! Und Tor!
Aber trotzdem muss er den halten.
Wieder so ein Umschaltverhalten. Ja,
25 Meter unter der Handschuh geht der Ball durch. Ja, wir sind hier bei der Europameisterschaft, da stehen die Besten. Der an beiden Toren schuld war.
Mann, oh, der geht da einfach so durch. 3-0! Leicht abseits, gucken wir drauf. Aber das geht alles so einfach.
Unser attack bi an go yegu. Attack bi go yegu.
High pressing football power.
First 2 goals no. Second one no. From say how Marin nisi shoot ball no. Omo kraje omo nse mo. And omo
indeed.
George Hagi Becker say omo say Romania for they are very good. But we don't watch them. Qualifiers I think say omo ball unbeaten no. Yes, a solid team. Omo ni stars. Ye bomber ye ho ye ball alifti oman no enti president ye mo mabaso
24 years na fe no ma winning Euro.
And the last time so mo win no it was against England.
Yes, in 2000.
Na America no England omo share England I think 3-2 or so.
Mama call the maestro. The maestro
El Presidente.
Romania, Ukraine.
Yeah, I think it was a good moment for Romania. We should be almost free, but now I think the last time we saw Romania on the world stage, was when they were participating mostly in the World Cups, which was led by Hagi. Hagi was the main man, and he was doing very well for Romania. Also, class of football nation when it comes to football, European football. You should have for Romania for Nkanhosa because of the kind of position in the global stage. Should emphasize a lot when it comes to football. But then I think that they've been able to lift their country up by making sure some Ukraine. Between Romania and Ukraine, we one particular game. Not only say the two nations bought for points sake and I say for qualifying sake from the group stage, but then they were playing for their pride. Look at Romania as a country. They are not a well football established country. They once had Hagi who brought them excitement and enjoyment to the football nation. And right now, Omako off from football. Omo a champion in the last 24 years and Omutimi winning the Euros. It was one of the darkest moments for Romanian people and even for Romanian country in the world stage of football. When they take a clear look at Ukraine too, Ukraine a battle for war with Russia currently. Oma battle for about 2 years now. War to me encore. We show more fraternity in the sporting activities in terms of boxing, UFC, even in sports. Omo person omo leave an indelible mark for people of Ukrainian. Baby or omo indispensable. Omo to me go back to Ukraine or also manage it into Poland, ebi or Finland, Ukrainians nibi or Germany, Ukrainians nibi or England, Holland. Most of various European countries there because of the war. So they wanted to win this particular game to bring some mood of excitement to the people. So more country at this particular moment, country at apro na tete say at least at the joy kakra reviving the Amakye for Ukraine, and you could clearly see say it was a big disappointment from Ukrainians, and I think say the Romanians has done very very well. When you take a clear look about Romanian for now, say 50% of their goals came from set pieces, and those set pieces were very very reliable. Or show more qualifying games or more on beating the qualifying games, but then so many people were adamant about how a coach needs to propel this kind of team. And Debiameka said, when you are when people decide to make you feel say, oh you're underrated, and you can say oh in a haste to show you how powerful you are, just slow down, and the process will actually mean a lot of thought to people, because we say at this particular moment nobody suggested say Romania for me share Ukraine by 3-0, and people were actually requesting for the fact say Romania for no quite some of us who are former tactical things at their room, but then so almost starting line up now, boss. We had the likes of I think say Buka Obo as a left centre back, Bunya Bank Obo as a left centre back, and then you get Dragusin and also Bo in the right centre back position, and Rathiu or also Bo Marine Ebo as a deep line playmaker, and Rafa Marine so Bo as a box to box midfielder. Stanky also Bo as a box to box midfielder. But boss, one thing I may who Romania team win who said in all about the more high press system of football no bono. These players too were having positional awareness. Positional awareness in a sense that obi biara within the natural position in the field of play beyond boss, or to me equaling the duty accept original position honor. So obi say play bit me generate positional awareness. A one player not tactically he is very disciplined. It's also these kind of players normal boy and you could clearly see say not only some more for not only some more for pride for their nation, but then they were playing their heart out. Say in all instances that tactically their coach natural more battlefield no so be and they will be tactically disciplined. Sinebeya or Mwankasa so more bobona they will lift their hopes up, and then they will possess a lot of football, and they will make sure to create a lot of chances. 3 goals in nearby, they were clinical enough to score this particular chances. If you clear chance or to me create and more than goals to me a share, but then they were clinical enough to create these minimum chances, and they were good at it to take a good shot and then make sure so me win the matches. So kudos to Romania, or me and make self and even the nation proud. And I'm hoping say it wouldn't last for just this game against Ukrainian, but then they will go on to win their next subsequent matches, no matter qualify their quarter-1 system stage.
Right, and the maestro big brother and our Telecano and to Romania and a shocking opinion and that's a Facebook messages or side man okay laughing emoji so they go as Sunaba Kofi Jemfi or say President or the fire mode go Kobi Manucho please President try to flow speedily as you used to old has there be this is television Kobi often Richard say that's my boss the sports president okay wonder okay that's my boss the sports president. You guys are doing a great job, keep it up. Congratulations to Romania for winning 3-0 against Ukraine. It was a super performance from them. They did a great job. Watching the show live from Goso with your man Wonder Boy Wonder say maybe I come out Facebook APTVGH and AP Media GH Fabiano everybody kind about your second game. And the second game, of course, so it wasn't easy. Now, it be say a upset. Belgium, ako unbeaten. Now, say the last time I lose 27th December 2022 World Cup. Wabra Morocco bomb 2-0. Now, here, what unbeaten? That's will be break here. I know we are Slovakia. Dominic Tedesco or by a fin lose game 10 wins, 14 draws. 1 defeat. Amakye. And that the BBC.
President BBDC nanka menya Belgium golden generation no. That so anka mani Belgium golden generation. Yes. Okay. Golden generation nka menya I was anka mani Belgium. And Thomas Vermaelen and after Belgium for mpenza no ne McVermont mo era no ende ya na me say Vermaelen ye star by. Then followed by company Achena Hazard, De Bruyne, Lukaku, Vertonghen, Alderweireld, Nainggolan, Fellaini, Benteke Origi, Carrasco, Thomas Meunier, Mignolet, Courtois, Yanuza, Chadli, Dedrick Boyata. So we are top players, you top players for Belgium. They say generation, you know, me sure say omo aka omo a De Bruyne, Lukaku ni Carrasco.
Yeah.
And adena anyaji aguawi, adena nyande. We say Belgium before us na we mu ban. Belgium ko chair yansa na ba. Omo tima qualify for World Cup okra ni Euros. It was so sad and omunya we mu no. Omo best moment was in the 2018 World Cup wa. Hazard mu drew semi-finals. Yeah, Russia, France for you omo free. And a new Belgium, they suffered today and almost fire. Almost for home game Americano. Lukaku ni Carrasco ni De Bruyne is senior place omni di womo. And no hair and Kwala, Mangala mo, Castis, Castagna, Fies, and a the best. Omuna Castis ni ego keeper. Belgium, Courtois, a year or more, a year Belgium.
Issues now.
And what said, do you na a hat or mining na coach any player benya issue na kwa affect a population be 35 million and said the tiawo so ni kudi so nya issue ntuma kudi sumo any 35 million ni kudi areho nko interesting thing Courtois on any day or also part of this Belgium squad were best 5-6 steps ahead of Castis and go no consider and I will blame him sani a parry ball or parry Courtois Slovenia ni nanim na o share no he o mefeda Unana Mangala and na omobo Mangala no Forest and Unana so Everton on Bournemouth. We these are grade C D players here. I feel on behalf of me happy on game no. Okay. And we have Trossard, Doku, and Lukaku normally they attack and we game na Doku. How is he starting game? First 2 minutes, first chance about only create you. What you born from center horn drive born one the buyer no the man say Kevin De Bruyne. De Bruyne born ebe to Lukaku no boma keeper no unia Dubravka e ponte e buy Lukaku and was a GBO within 6 minutes are there to Doku no but also betim the Doku picture no artist one Romelu Lukaku omo pictures next say areho sem na aba no ona ko pass ball ni chair you know in a space of 6 minutes said they na brabo sisi san no timi say wa bomb form
it was
down. But he won a very good game. That boy in there. The only player man who said the boy closer to Chastela on the Viana Bin FM. Was signing with the same face. I did Chastela the beating I said not Chastela no our finishing. Too much. Our power. But more dribbling, or more aggression, or more strength, or more agility, no more balance, no control. Almost the same. I will because when Chastela kura with the same DNA, the same momentum no almost type and I dare to then Lukaku so one to Lukaku so is on a Trossard. We see a whole lot of chances. And you ever come back not omunye lucky enough. Lukaku ni one Doku. How mu pictures ni goose ni chesena ayara ho sem na ato omo. And you're more Slovakia for but so say Lukaku share 2 goals ni na unlike you it's a next team ebenyo mo ye France ni Belgium because blacks in the next decade and now 20 years you benya Belgium team one have 23 man squad May 15-16 by blacks and Slovakia for Dubravka omo heard Dubravka on the man of the match and Dubravka Lobotka man of the match. Sir, young man, was joining Napoli from Celta Vigo. I think so much 25 million euros around that. Yeah. And we're one of the best central midfielders, defensive midfielders you in the game. But we're underrated, baby. We are so good. We are one club match. Yeah. We are Napoli for G League. You know, you have Osimhen, you have Varaskelia, you have Politano, you have Di Lorenzo, you have Anguissa, but you are more Lobotka. And then he was my man of the match and I'm
playing against Belgium, not man of the match.
Oh no, Nana Mona Prince, if you need the brand move, he's so good. One we are fearless when you say they see move ball no forward. How base your belling kill Momujen and within there 4 meters no and the centre backs and our awareness. We can tactical man a bit my church mommy or tactical awareness for power defense and him. Robotka for a man of the match no. And Dubravka so a born home in the party Slovenia there Slovakia rather. Omo abodumane because omo ye underdogs huge one o and how omo see omo celebrate in front of omo fans no mama sanka sa video no
was awesome
awesome and omo deserve so omo celebrate that way Oh, they say, Omuka do Munzamo. And tell me, go any buy and say, Bantamu.
Yes, almost fans, no.
I said, Monsieur.
All right, still live on AP Radio 105.7. And to Slovakia, no fans, no. Celebrate, indeed.
President, Mama, you rent soon free a Milan screen.
Okay, Milan screen.
And that watch I say, watch I say, what incredible defender. What player can 1 year, not PSG for the 50 million pounds chasing Inter for rejected. Yeah. What actually what did when you find pro as a John Mensah, proper leadership at the back, proper one. When you just hold Lukaku, you trust that.
Not at all.
Back almost at the back, you come over.
Yeah.
Ube organize them now, move defending against Lukaku. Oh yeah, excellent centre back. Fantastic. When you're good day.
The maestro.
President.
Belgium losing to Slovakia tactically. Domenico Tedesco.
Yeah. I think sir, it was a nice game, but on say maybe Slovakia a free bar. On say omunyomo first international debuts in the year 1939 to 1945, and within that span was normal ball, normal core Second World War no area. Now on say before Second World War near from Czechoslovakia.
Oh, yeah.
And Czechoslovakia, no, it was just say Adolf Hitler invaded Poland, Germany, I think Great Britain, it declare war against the likes of Adolf Hitler or West Germany. So declare war, no, Czechoslovakia, and then with that particular time on 1939 to 1949, no, almost first 11 this was 1939 to 1945.
Okay.
Almost first 11 and within that particular possible time, no, boss. Not match against Germany almost 2-0 in 1945. It was unofficial match. Ni inform to move for FIFA. Say FIFA for no be joma to say omo ba abebo ni bi. In football association inform NGO Muntum. Almost our second game against Lithuania in the later part of 1947. Almost Lithuania 2-0, and within that possible time, and so you're unofficial. A year official in 1993, almost the likes of UAE, almost UAE by 2-1. That was when a year Slovakia, Slovakia for no year Joe Matumba boss. Czechoslovakia no. The last time Moko Euros, no, the first time Moko Euros, no, team going to the finals, share the likes of Germany in the final. That was 1976 Euros, and in the same 1976, also Czechoslovakia, so two countries, Czech and Slovakia, out of 11 players, no more shall say in that particular match, no, 8 players, no more for Slovakia.
Wow.
So again, in Slovakia as a football nation, developed as a football nation, but then they have history, and the history, and they say at this particular moment in time, almost first time I'm qualified to a major tournament was World Cup in 2010, and even at the World Cup in 2010, almost first time I qualified and almost drew 1/16 stage, almost free mo. And our first time call Euros was also 2016.
Okay.
And then also almost free mo in the 1/16 stage. So more history when it comes to World Cup and then Euros. But then Omo hope said this particular time, Omebro from 1/16 stage Omo call 2016 no, it's me call into either quarter finals and as a semi-finals. When you look closely to Dominic Tedesco, the kind of tactical prowess of the Roma, it was all surrounding about Lobotka. We had last season Napoli for Giscudeto now. It was just a midfield partner here, Anguissa and Lobotka no more bone finfi. They were just superb with that particular partnership. But then when you take a clear look at this particular time, I said Domenico Lobotka as a single pivot in this particular game against almighty Belgium, Anna Onana, any Mangala, a boom fin for the Belgium. No, that was tactically outstanding because Lobotka na minimum no, the strength and Kasano is being forced as a box-to-box midfielder. If you want to get the best out of Lobotka, also born as a box-to-box midfielder.
Okay.
But then under Dominigo, he decided to channel that particular possession, no, for him to play as a defensive playmaking role. No, Bokucha as a box-to-box midfielder, and the likes of Duda as that left midfielder, no Bebo as a static and Tonobe neutralizer. But the say the working rate of Lobotka against Belgium, no, he was occupying the centric midfield of that particular half.
Okay.
It no work rate in Nkwana, 98.8% in terms of the work rate.
Wow.
It's a mission match. No, I was like, wow, who is this guy? Number Madrid Crown Bar to say Lobotka. So suddenly I was no, it was this Napoli guy, and then he was doing very well in that particular game. So when he was doing that, when you be to say, Papa say Hanko Nankasano boss. Obusina kind of Leeds United, and then on certain one particular player who say or as a left back or a lot of overlays, but Ohunse Lobotka is actually suffering in the midfield because he got to a point in time na Yama Papa Efense Trossard Abem Yi Doku from the Trossard Abem Trossard no pushy from the left wings meaning say or no be operating in the half spaces. Napoli for Slovakia for opponents. What I say, or be operating from the half spaces. We check it closely. Kevin De Bruyne drop it by the back the likes of Onana, or drop it by the back Onana. Certainly, I was a papa. A friend said, Lobotka, he has support from the back. A honey who say, Hanko, a developer from that particular left full back. No, a Babeka. In the midfield as an invented midfielder. That was the time as Slovakia started taking the shape very well, and it was that particular time who said Harrison and the Bosniak and the Strands who taking the best shape of it. But then when you take a clear look in the first half, 70 minutes now going by, Benjamin Doku, he's a fantastic footballer. But I think Jeremy Doku, he's a fantastic footballer. But I think when always be an Obani end product and as an end outcome very poor.
Okay.
When it becomes like that, we say it looks similar like 2020, 2011 season, and Vinicius Junior elbow under the side of he wasn't productive enough. And to Bob Bond almost not their coach. Now Zidane you clearly see saying that Zidane have a problem with Vinicius Junior, and I think that's the moment that Jeremy Doku right now, a matured player, he should know how to deliver, and then he should know how say Onwan Kasano obe end up well, because if you open the no bemu ebe substitute no bemu now, he was doing very well.
Lois Openda,
he gave 2 clear chances for Lukaku. And Lukaku share. When first going to Lukaku share, but then the goal was disallowed. Yaka Lukaku as a static striker, baby Lukaku Edri. He should know the do's and don'ts in a striking position. He should know say when always be a striker, you should be alert. And say born about that's a 1v1 situation. You should just be clinical enough to channel the ball into the goalpost. But Lukaku ball was or born one scramp and no person watching. Look at the first chance was saying in the first very half. Baby Benjamin Doku bought that true ball the man or to me a say ball. It was just
AP Sport.
Ruben Lukaku, and we should know say he has become that first player in this season, and I say in this competition, Irusa, watch 2 goals are VAR disallowed.
Okay.
He's the first player to have done that particular record, so we should take that particular thing also in a big notion. But then all of it, Belgium national team, I think say it has been a great disappointment. In 2018 squad and Belgium. 2022 squad and aircraft Belgium during the World Cup. Belgium even in 2020 Euros. Quite almost boss that squad one thing.
Papa.
But then you come here and say golden generation sorry to say that, but then I say AI is useless to me because I say most of these big players are not
achieved nothing.
Especially Eden Hazard and Torgan Hazard. Achieved nothing. I'm from the side of Belgium national team, and I think they didn't do very well. But then Slovakia Milan Skriniar was solid defender. he is a solid defender. And say at that time now, I mean, Inter Milan PSG for he's a solid defender. And then this time around, he made sure so bit more control Ocean the center pen he was always making sure that will always be in his position awareness. Whenever be off in the position, create a lot of mistake behind Otiano. So look at the kind of interceptions Milan screen here boss. And born here share Milan screen here about 5 interceptions. It tells you how good he is as a leader for this particular team. And then you talk about Kuka. Kuka as an underlying playmaker was making a lot of runs for strands. It's born now. I mean, Benjamin Doku saying it was Kuka Nana attempted that particular ball. No, maybe these runs were Emma runs a ball no man share. It was a big mistake by Jeremy Doku, but then it landed well for Strands for him to actually make sure Cesar ball on the bit going to the goal post. So to me, I think the Slovakia did very well, almost served very well for their nation, and I think and then it will be a big moment or more that kind of rivalry between Omone Czech and this time around. And Tiamina say in the borderline Omu Czech for the pen. It's in the Slovakia, who check for the pan, Slovakia. So I think that they've done very well. Pami, one of the biggest disappointment for me is Kevin De Bruyne. He wasn't up in the game, and I think the 4-2-3-1 formation now, Papa the boy, I'm favor Kevin De Bruyne, and then as a captain, he should lead up when team he should rise up to the occasion, and he should step up in big matches like this. Next match is very difficult, but then if so much lose against Slovakia, is not done until it is done. It will say Belgium for coming back again. Don't make sure say Bibia betimi akoye e dia momo.
All right, still live on AP Radio 105.7 AP TV. Big Brother, the Maestro, and I attend Kano. Now, Romania player Nikolai Stanciu, when he say player was a go Erosa or Bobo or Saudi League, or the first player to a boy Juba. Now, yeah, but we say Afcon, I'm in friend, semi-friend, say France against Austria. Now, France started the lineup, 55% of the players or Munchi from Brima said the Balotelli ni Morino Kai and Yantiyon Nankabro Bebre. N'Golo Conte and the man of the match. Oko in French, Romcano Conte, now Brofnai Kante, N'Golo Conte, on the man of the match. Now, indeed, it was a big game. Now, Amate.
Let's do. N'Golo Kante, I loved it when the fans started chanting my name.
Okay.
Ngolo,
yeah.
Kante.
I want to tell you, man. To the Dasono. Man of the match.
Ngolo Kante, what you superstar. I'm there on any footballer. I'm just so be time.
I can be hard.
No,
be on time.
Me video be na Ngolo Kante. We see our connem so France national team camp. Nini pe dinner chino mo tunyum na Ngolo Kante. What you superstar. I think so from Mali here. Wow. But you're fantastic, my friend. Kante at the man of the match and anyway. This boy was born to play football. That's all. Bibianca when you heard game, we say vintage French performance will be
for sure.
Yes,
for sure.
It wasn't that. We heard coaches here. Did the Shams ne Rafranik? Say tak omo me no obi anim ne wo ye obo mu. Omo ye 2 months ya. Adwena kese wo European football mu no. Guardiola moye club football.
Tactically,
AP
2
Sport.
teams, 2 coaches now kind of rough run like
Didier Deschamps.
Who was on point?
I would say winner no. Definitely.
Because we all based on because we're winning.
We're winning.
Okay, for that I will agree with you. But tactically, you had the party.
Rafranik need Didier Deschamps. Omo adwena they know everything about football. Rafranik, right from the Shaka for this. Those are no coach Shaka Kwasani, a young boy. He knows everything about football. On why director, why you coach, and he did the shams. Why captain France at the World Cup at Euros, why manage France, top level. Just say errors different. He knows everything. Now on me no ball. Tactical not him say coach is in Yeduma. Yeduma. And we had Austria for team now. Austria, I was so impressed with our own Kevin Danso, a certain Kevin Danso. And here is so Bemake, Kylian Mbappe,
and
Dembele, and Marcus Thuram. And yet, easy job. And he did so well alongside Maximilian Wobano. Whom you know they were on point, especially our dance on. And I think say what audition. I just say what advert. I know say obefi lens. We say when Sally Summit nebo lens no we mainstay ewo lens, and he did so well and no hear more a certain seaward and Sabisa. Omienu ewo in front of defense no. Now they were so solid, so strong. They have everything now to be protected defense, their support to attack. Now, what did Conrad Lima elbow right wing go on? Now, I mean, say, hey, this man, because when him say France for no, definitely, Mbappe on paper, never to say on a elbow as center forward. But Obepe say Obeba in 10 was wrong. Obeba in 10 Bunkuma Faso, one Turam, exchange positions. Because Mbappe they were serious, and Lima knows you be enough energy on him how to press, how to defend. Or cover grounds into a right player or bit me protect Austria for right hand side ho. Tactical now can this decision me a very difficult here a bit difficult to pa because of games I bunti nim tactics kakrane how it do be could be bet to be able to put Lima there no say a be in case say Mbappe bed drift yabahono. I think say the man was on point and a certain Baumgartner was right behind Grigorich. And Baumgartner had chance to say no. Chance or bought Leipzig. I think on an airport and right behind Grigorich. Ralf Rangnick was Austria typical minus. You can't football, European football, Austria. And when Alabama buy a Mupreja. She say, no, I no quite Omukobia out.
Alabama a GD.
And this man of buy how once our team I think said dance on the Porsche pants and no mobile Germany. The rest near Bundesliga contingent. Yes. And he one see you so with him. German football with him. Yomubia into a team assemble or they are doing so well Austria for. And I think they're on Netherlands for one Poland in a tough time. That group in a difficult group where performance will mean up putting up. Especially Poland is another Lewandowski coach and I'm being said they were going to lose massively. But we a good advert for themselves here. Very good. And Austria there, you're more Ralf Rangnick Abaso. What transforming one which means a very good side. This is a good side that they can do anything on any day. And France. Now I say France there. France the one who do review about first team of them enemy Griezmann, Adrien Rabiot, Hernandez no more only brofo and if I be norm and you have a norm once I can't bear job for them and they are enjoying say France national team Yakobo World Cup Yakobo Euros pom no me favorite because the last 4 major competitions of Makono finance miensa but kuno last Euros no lose you quarter finals I think they were 16th against Switzerland on penalties World Cup back-to-back finals and now about Euro 2016 or so air finals. Man, no, Didier Deschamps, incredible. He knows now. They be now. Obiku Akatem says Zidane is a better manager than Didier Deschamps. So I'm saying go and read everything about Didier Deschamps. He's a man and he has seen it all. And yes, a national team in Congo, Monaco, Omne, Porto, or Lucian. He was the man behind them. Juventus for call is a be on a don't buy. Or they might say 4G French League One, Tamana, or more than mom. And he knows a lot. I know, sir, we're a step or two ahead of Zinedine Zidane. He's a France for no, another one being not to
not at all.
Because how is here, or she show no F, very quiet, or whatever. And now make England for us, no. England for Gary Southgate, ditch old guys, no, for new one. But you know, what the Ngolo Kante Abba. Kante was Saudi and Kante man of the match. A tactical genius, Nebinio. A better than one we say, Saudi, no, we don't respect that league, you know, because but one hour, Tanasia heard you man, the man over her. Into her, we said, no, this guy, he still can help us. I know the Kantaba. And I'm so happy for Ngolo Kante. The number one fan, you
the researcher
Mr. Kante.
Oh wow. And they are matching the researcher. I don't know. France winning by go to 0. It was an own goal. Abante Voba and a bomb called the maestro.
AP Sports.
The maestro.
President.
France winning 1-0, but now you're impressed.
I wasn't impressed.
Why?
Honestly. France are winning 1-0, but then what's your born a France boy in a semi-non share match?
Yeah.
Oh, you impressed. No,
France na yinim ne die make man so.
Very
But
good.
tactically, Ralph Rangnick me mona baso.
Obi ohwe boni bia be catch you say the France intimate impressed me because now I thought say with the squad now omo parody, you know. I wanted to see something different from France because in terms of quality in depth, France for quality in depth. When it comes to individual brilliancy in the player selections, omo will be Didier Deschamps a well experienced coach. When it comes to one of the few coaches omo the France IBBA or a part of it,
Yeah.
Ralph Rangnick, he's just one hell of a coach in the Bundesliga when it comes to tactics. Was serving on one philosophy in the Bundesliga. Jürgen Klopp is doing free no. Papa your friend said Thomas Tuchel is doing free no. Julian Nagelsmann now all coachy German side Siameno Kasunzu doing free Ralph Rangnick. So when you check a clear look at these kind of coaches, only Ottoman Monetina them swing there, Job Hikins more and then the master. So what's your Ralph Rangnick? The experience on any philosophy in the game present of football no was solely exceptional. According to the coaching tactics and it's happen in the team develop the game presence system of football. Or no Ralph Rangnick any bit to me advance the game presence and the mad Jürgen Klopp money Thomas Tuchel money those kind of coaches need be swing at the high line presence system of football. What stress basically or no need Didier Deschamps Asia now. You clearly see tactically or from.
Wow.
The only problem na Austria national team now as we speak in say
AP Sports.
Anymore no money sharp enough to turn these kind of chances into the goal post.
Okay.
So clearly, because I will be the same Marcel Sabesta. Now boy N'Golo Kante will do the dirty work for you as a deep line playmaker. Marcel Sabesta will always be an offensive player. It will bomb Marcel Sabesta. No about Antoine Griezmann as a creative. No about Kylian Mbappe. No about Obi a friend say Marcus Thuram and then Ousmane Dembele were anymore. Definitely will be creating a lot of offensive overloads. But will create a lot of offensive overloads no. That kind of highline pressing system of football. They are France no. Why am I Is it Theo Hernandez? Is it that that left back? Almost to me, boss are born from the side of France national team. Upamecano and that centre back. It wouldn't work. So Adia Ralph Rangnick and said, then let me try to press them.
Okay.
Obi to me a press Paye or Sebi Austria for national team name Marcel Sabesta. He pressed and he did it so well. And then Terzic, the tactical system no ball Borussia Dortmund no. Nipo man trigger the pressing system of football or an answer the highline pressing system of football no. And a bunch of friends say Marcel Sabesta. Nipo was so trigger no pressing no. Hey Andre Rabiot, Jean Finfio, Edema, French national team. It N'Golo Kante, Ebinya find the enemy man. But then say Andre Rabiot, nya ball now. When there was so a lot of release Edema no. Hey Antoine Griezmann. It was no press Papa friends Andre Rabiot. Now Rabiot and Timmy Fabon and Antoine Griezmann. Who to me useless kakra anymore. That was the reason why in the high line personal system of football and Ralph Rangnick elbow against France no or dominated France both in the first half and even in the second half. It was just a minor mistake. Was just a minor mistake. And Maximilian a year that kind of mistake Kylian Mbappe a ball on one kasa head share no. That was an own goal.
Yeah.
Either than that, France intimated the side of Austria. And clearly we saw say in the last 15 minutes of the game, it was a total dominance by the Austrian team. It tells you say Ralph Rangnick, when it comes to the side of Mwankasa about the highline system of football now, boss, they know how to do it.
Sure.
And to me, in the setup about France and also about Austria, Nipa mi who say very, very well at the other side of Austria, no, boss. It was just Kwame Danso.
Kelvin
Kwame Danso.
Yeah.
It was just Kelvin Kwame Danso. He did it beautifully. He did it in a manner, I was just interested in knowing how the guy did it. Because one, so what's the center pen and all border Kwame Danso is there, Kwame Danso is there, and he always feels that as a main sweeper, no, he will join the attacking system. Obe mark out Kylian Mbappe. No one also mark out the side of Marcus Thuram. So two duties at the row. Or football markers your rules and positions.
Yeah.
Or both as a right center back. But then Obetimi also mark out Kylian Mbappe and Marcus Thuram as the man-on-one marking zone on Ankasibit initiated the man. It's Niamano so also Michael Munifrim, and he did very well. So at the time of Marcus Thuram Benya Boni Biodi run attacking Terbiano, you could clearly see down so in the frame. At the time of who said Kylian Mbappe Boni Biabu, you clearly see down so in the frame, and even into the midfield, Lima and that side of Sabesta did very well in making sure say making a lot of stability into the team. When it got to the point in time now Omuchinji Ama Anatovic have now very too late. Anatovic is not the clinical striker enough. And I think say Austria say France it's a because they played beautiful football, which was led by Ralf Rangnick. Tactically he or discipline France for national team very well, and then Austria for no see so in the next game we share next counterpart no boss a very difficult. No, not opponents. Very difficult. We have born now, Ralf a boy and now. It's very difficult for anybody to actually meet Austria or this particular side Euro's name.
All right, the maestro, I am first. And your big brother, the maestro now. Otene can a brasso, yes, sorry. Na Jumadi Duatras. What Amakye, yes, and can the researchers answer the maestro. Otene can do Draconia and Trason Chagoetano. Not this are going to food. Dear, didn't the chair be a shoe flower. No, 9 p.m. yet tenase at the Euros night ever some moon do not boy sorry. Na Jumadi Duatras meeting. I need to say for sale Ponso from the sports president. They will know Reverend, I'll say Manuel. I see and chair will be a man of on a birthday, no, wishes a buy
AP Sports.
Or to be us in a Miss Rubia, you be a rebia. I mention a name. I want to take a Benyamia the Motina Bezesia, your crown.
Now we're shining like a sea of gold, yeah.